I would. You love me. I love you. I would. Singing to myself. Just checking just checking the volume. All right, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? It's Friday night and we are live streaming. Hey, everybody. It's Andrew here. And tonight I'm hoping, hey, Locked BO, how's it going? Bo, is that how you say it? Yeah, Locked Bo. Yeah. Hey, we are live streaming. We're probably gonna do some drawing. Gonna check out some comics I found. I found some really good ones. I'm so excited. Some really, really great ones. It's me, Triple X Psychobat. Oh, hey, how's it going? Very cool. Every now and then you're allowed to change your name. You can go by a different name if you want. Welcome to the show. That's so cool. All right. Oh, while I'm waiting for some people to get in here, I sent out some invites. We'll see if anybody's able to join. It is Friday night, and you know that's the night that supposedly everybody's supposed to go out and enjoy themselves, and I'm stuck here at home by myself, talking to my computer and drawing. That's just my life. Actually, my wife and son went out. I got to tell you guys a funny story. So last night, my son wanted to go to a movie, and I said, that's fantastic. Let's go to a movie. And my wife said, can I come? And we said, sure, no problem. Well, I took her out, and I put her in the passenger seat of the car. And then I went around to the back, and I grabbed a bag because there was some trash on the floor, and I wanted to clean up the trash a little bit for her, you know? But I didn't tell her that's what I was doing. So when I went to go open the car door on her side, she wasn't ready, and she had her Nook, her little tablet, dangling on her knee. And when I opened the door, it went flying and smashed on the ground and shattered the screen. So that's how I started my evening out with my wife, by taking her favorite thing in the world, her Nook, and smashing it on the ground. That's because I'm such a good guy. So he was taking her to Barnes & Noble because I believe we still had the warranty on it. So hopefully everything will work out for them. But, oh, hey, Green Blazer, how's it going? We're going to do a little drawing. Let me raise my camera a little bit. We're going to check out some new comics. And actually, I did find I went by my storage unit because we're still in the process of going through some of that crap. I did find a box filled with stuff. And there might actually be some really cool stuff in there. So, oh, I'm fantastic, man. It's Friday. The work week is done. I get to start my weekend job, which is the flea market, of course. But that's fun, and that's fun, and I like to do that. So, all right, let's see what we got here. I need to get back to doing my sketch a day. I did a quick calculation in my head of where I should be and where I'm at, and I am so far behind that it's pitiful. It's not even worth talking about because I'm so far behind. What's up, Kodiak? How's it going, my man? Kodiak? I can see you. I just can't hear you. Where's your microphone, man? Talk. Tell me something.
Hey.
Now I can hear you.
Oh, I purposely wasn't coming. I forget it's not like Hangouts where, like, once you hit the first room, it's got another room where it's asking you a question you're already in. But that's I didn't want to blast you with my speakers.
Oh, well, I do appreciate that. I do. All right, I'm switching it to...
I'm probably going to drop out any second to go get the wife.
But, all right.
It's a stupid job. So, bro, I blew out my eardrum.
You blew out your eardrum doing what?
Apparently an ear infection can perforate it.
Oh, that's not good at all.
So I've been in a mess, you know, just to add every insult to injury, or injury to injury. So
I've never blown out my eardrum before, but I have. There was a time when I would regularly take a Q-tip and like clean out my ear.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I was at work and I had such a freaking headache that I actually worked for a company that had a doctor on staff. And I broke down and said, I got to do something. So I went to see them, and they looked in my ear and said, okay, we think we know what the problem is. And they said, we want you to tilt your head this way and do this. And they poured some saline or something in my ear.
Ooh.
The size of the wax ball that came out of my ear.
Yeah.
He's like, you cannot use a Q-tip to clean out your ear. And I'm like, oh my, look at this. And then I was just, and they, oh, it was just bad. And I had no idea. I just had no idea.
When I was a kid, I had a stopped up ear, and I didn't remember this until this happened, but went to the doctor, and he used the things to pull out a whole thing of, my dad had looked in my ear, my mom had looked in my ear, and couldn't see past the swelling. Well, the doctor finally got in there and goes, found the problem. He pulled out the Q-tip, and he's like, doctors will tell you till they're blue in the face, do not use Q-tips. I have not used a Q-tip in my ear since.
So you know it's Friday at the end of the first week back in school, because it's almost dark outside and kids are outside playing, and Charlie's going nuts because he hears them yelling in the backyard.
Yep.
Oh, have your kids gone back to school yet? Oh wait, you do the home thing, right?
Oh yeah, no, they're they're all back to school, and that's what's
okay.
the problem on my schedule. So it'll be hokey for weeks. Okay. So.
Hey Eagle, how's it going? Eagle's watching us right now. Fantastic.
Hey
Fantastic.
Eagle.
Oh, cat, I'm trying to work here.
Here's my alarm.
Is that the signal to go get the wife?
That's the bat signal.
All right. Well, if you get back and you want to join, feel free. Okay.
Right. Yeah, well, it's kind of my high five because I hadn't talked to you all week. I want to let you know what was going on. It's been kind of a weird one.
I have a stack of Ghost Rider Texiera comics to go through.
Oh,
yes,
wait. Oh,
I know.
Oh, you tease. And even though I have them on digital, it doesn't matter. It's like looking at oh yeah. Well, earlier this week Wednesday I found the glow in the dark cover one, which if you remember that one's fantastic. That one I don't have, and that one I want on my wall. So definitely. Really, I passed a second copy earlier today. I'll make sure I pick up an extra copy for you. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that one's already spoken for. Well, no, not really, but I mean, it's going in the store either way. So, I will grab you one and put it aside for you. One of these days we'll hook up. One of these days. I was thinking about it this weekend, and then it's just like nothing falls into place. It's like we have $5 to our name. We need gas, food, and everything else you can imagine. It's just juggling 5 kids. You've been there. You've been a parent. Yeah. No hard times. I'm kind of wiping out my floppies to only ones that I want to hang up on the wall. You know what I mean? Okay. So key issues and it's not even key issues just because they're key. It's key issues to my childhood or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. I understand. So you're actually probably going to get a stack of books from me that are just, hey, slap a quarter on them and or whatever you can get for them and keep it. Okay. All right. That's cool. Because I would rather them go to you, who I know is you're trying to get them out to people who actually want them, than them continue to get messed up. I really dwindled anything that was really worth anything. And as we're seeing now with your 50 cent videos, that a lot of things have lost value now. Well, I was talking to the guy because I found a couple of rather current issues in the 50 cent bin, and I talked to him about it. And I said, oh yeah, he's got guys. The guy who runs the 50 cent bin, what he does is he buys collections, he pulls out the key stuff, and then he just throws everything else in the 50 cent bin. But he's been buying collections from people who have been putting comics in that they got just the week before. There's no sentimental connection to any of the new comics. They buy it, they read it, and trade it in. It's like that quickly, and it's like, wow. Yeah, I can see that. Yep. So it works for me because I'm not buying them. So if I can get some and I can check them out, that's cool. But yeah. All right. I'll be making a video of what I got later, so you can check. If I don't go get her now, I'll be sleeping on the couch. All right. Don't be sleeping on the couch. Okay. Tell her we said hi. I will. She's the other day. She said, and I'm gonna do it anyway. But the other day she said that she was trying to figure out your channel so she could come in and stalk me in the chat and tell me, whatever I was supposed to do. I'm like, oh, you mean like Dillard's wife? Because she thought she was being unique. I'm like, Dillard's wife does it to him. Manny's wife does it to him. I'm like, you're not new.
Mrs. Kodiak is welcome at any time. Please.
I'm gonna make her account, Mrs. Kodiak. That would be badass. She's working all the time, so she loves the job. I don't like it, but whatever.
Yeah. All right, well, as long as she's happy, because you know the golden rule. All right, man, take it easy, brother.
All right, is Avery absent tonight?
He may still have family visiting, so if he doesn't show up, gotcha. I totally understand. So
he can't be a YouTube star while family's got it.
Yes, it's
all right.
All right, man, take it easy.
Uncanny Kodiak out.
Oh, hey, you say that, and then Avery pops in.
What?
What's up? That Kodiak, he just came in to say hi. He has got to go get his wife, and he was asking if you were joining, and I said you probably still have family visiting. So.
Yeah, I do. It's just I was joining to say hi to Kodiak.
He had you even heard his alarm go off because he's got to go pick up the wife, so he had to go.
Okay.
But let me hold on just a quick second. I said hi to Eagle. Hey Dillard, what's up, man? And Scott's in the chat. How's it going, guys? How's it going, fellas? Oh, dude, I found some gold. I found some gold in yonder comic book stores.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I can't wait to share them with you. I'm doing a little drawing first, but just because I want to. So how's it going?
That's all right.
Did you get any rest today at all?
Not much.
All right. Well, I promise I won't ask anything of you. So
I didn't get much rest. I watched a whole lot of Mine Hunters.
Did the new season just start?
Yes, today.
Oh my God, I love that show. I love that show so much.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, have you watched all of season 2 or just started it?
Yeah, I think. Well, I've gone through all the episodes. I didn't see it all because I kind of dozed in and out.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Well, I think that's probably one. I'll have to ask Jen because, to be honest with you, we are so far behind on our binging watching. We're like only 3 episodes into Orange is the New Black. We're only like 4 episodes into the latest Stranger Things. So we're really far behind on everything. So, but I have to check with her. I'm not sure if that was one that she got into. And if she's not into it, I can watch it by myself. So what's up, Mr. Todd?
Heyo.
How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Man, we got the gang's all here. You missed Kodiak. He was here for just a few minutes, and then he had to jump.
Oh, what was he doing?
He's got to go get his wife. She gets off work, so.
Right on.
But we got Dillard in the chat. Dillard says, do me a favor and never make my wife feel welcome online. Absolutely, you got it.
That's not right.
It's a whole conversation you missed. Scott says, just popping in to say hi. Appreciate it, my friend. Eagle says, have you heard of Raven Radio? No, I have not. Dillard says, man, that Raven Radio plays all the hits. Talk about toe-tapping tunes, as Dillard says. So I don't know if they're joking with me or what, but so what's going on, man? Hey, Todd, we're supposed to get our badges sometime the end of August, so keep an eye out.
Oh, I will, for sure, man. I can't wait.
I went online. I was checking out to see about changing my address. Turns out they turned off the ability to change your address as of July 15th.
Oh my God.
All right, so check this out. You can't change your address after July 15th, but they don't send out the badges till the end of August. So it's like, what are they doing for 6 weeks? You know? What are they doing in that time frame? Yeah, hey, you know who we're talking about, so yeah. But luckily, all the mail's being forwarded, so there should not be an issue. But I panic about that kind of stuff every now and then. Oh, but yeah, we're getting really close. So, guys, we're talking about New York. You know what's so funny is we had a couple of guys from our Melville site come in and visit us over the last 2 days, and I was chit-chatting with one of them about where Melville was, as I knew it was in New York, I just didn't know where. Turns out it's the middle of Long Island.
Oh,
so I was like, oh, okay.
Huh.
And we were talking about driving to New York and and how crazy and insane that is, and how I used to do it, and I'm not going to do that no
The
more.
only reason it was crazy is because you don't use a map.
Well, that's true too.
You just kind of go north.
You know, you think I would have learned my lesson that one time we went to Charlotte.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the story, but we one time went to the Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I told all the guys, I said, you just go straight up 95. And they said, yeah, okay, we trust Andrew. Andrew's smart. He's intelligent. You know, I don't think they've trusted me since then. But we drove straight up 95. We got to North Carolina. We stopped at the gas station and asked the attendant, where's Charlotte? He says it's about 6 hours that way. So, in other words, they don't let me navigate for. That was the year that we carpooled, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, we were taking 2 cars.
We had the walkie-talkies.
We had the walkie-talkies. Yeah,
We were doing cell phones before cell phones were a thing.
we were doing. Yep, that's right.
What's Avery up to?
I don't know, Avery, what you doing, man?
Nothing.
Do you have something on your table?
What?
Do you have a camera on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm looking at his table. Like,
Oh, well, hold on a second.
Okay, I was trying to get it to recognize it.
Oh, well, I had my video on Spotlight, so let me. Let me switch to speaker view.
I was looking to see if I needed to download the driver.
turn it clockwise 1 notch.
Yeah.
Nope, the other way. Other way.
I don't have anything to hold the camera, so it's just hanging on my light.
Dude, put it down. Move it down. Let's see that face. Ooh, that's so good.
That's where I'm redoing the Cyber Frog I did, where I did like Ninja Turtle head.
Oh, it's so good.
So I'm redoing it.
Look at that claw, dude. That looks amazing. Holy cow.
Very cool.
That looks awesome, dude.
Thanks.
That looks awesome.
I got to get something to hold the camera, like a camera boom or something.
I know it's kind of cheap, but I was at Walmart the other day, and they had a large black clip thing that connected to a thing that you could connect a cell phone to. The reason for it, the picture that they had of it on the display was that you could attach your camera to it and wrap it around your neck and have it pointing at your face. But it has a big old clip on it that you could clip it to the side of a table. And it was at like $4.88. It was in one of those bins. And
I have one of those things that's rigid, like the rigid wire, one that'll hold a tablet and one that'll hold a phone.
Oh, okay.
So there might be a way I could attach it to one of those. I don't know, but there are camera booms made to hook to your desk, much like how your desk lamp connects to your desk.
That's what I have.
Yeah, I want one of those camera booms.
Yeah, I got my camera one. Did you get the what camera is that?
The Logitech C920.
That's what I got. So the I could send you a link to the arm that I got. It's really nice.
Cool.
It was like I think it was less than $20.
Yeah, was it on Amazon or eBay?
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah. Email me that.
Okay.
See, I just built mine out of PVC pipe. So
Yeah, well, Andrew, you basically live in a PVC pipe.
Yeah.
Like roll cage.
Yeah, well, you know what? If
I mean, it works. I'm not knocking it.
Yeah, I know. If it works,
Yeah,
it works.
dude, I bought this camera at the same time I bought the video card,
Mm-hmm.
the video capture card that I can't use because I don't have Windows 10 and I don't have $200 to upgrade to Windows 10 because I spent, money on that camera and I don't know, almost $300 on the capture card.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to record Xbox games and stuff. That's
Right.
Do gaming on my channel.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you're about to get your hookup.
Well, I've been rearranging the studio where I'm now in a cubby hole. I can just turn from my printer to my PC to my desk.
Just
Nice.
It's a nice.
Is it still in the same room?
Same room.
Cool.
Yeah. it's the rest of the room's still a wreck, but like I can work at my art desk now.
Very cool. Very good.
And I'll be able to start once I get some bins set up to hold all my art supplies, because my art supplies are scattered around the house, because mostly I draw and paint using my drawing boards.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that looks awesome. I pinned it to my screen, so I'm looking at your Cyberphone.
Well, I'm doing right now on the live stream. I'm doing a split screen, so people are seeing both me and Avery. They're not seeing you because you don't have a camera on.
Yeah, see, at first when I hooked it up, when I joined the stream, it wouldn't recognize the camera. Then it started recognizing the camera and showing it.
Yeah.
And I was looking for the driver. I haven't downloaded the drivers yet. The actual software, the Logitech software.
Oh, I didn't do that. Are you supposed to do that?
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not doubling up the audio on me. But
I didn't even think about that.
Because it can do that. Sometimes you'll go into a hangout or start a stream, and the settings changed, and it's picking up your mic and the camera audio at the same time. But luckily, it's not doing that.
Nice.
Who knows what happens next time I turn it on if I don't download the software,
Well, as of this moment, it looks good. So cool.
I'll take it.
All right, let's see. Eagle says, joking, I'm advertising the future of the Cult of Raven. Oh, okay. So that's what he was talking about. And then we have a new person in here. Dark Knight Returns. Nighthawk Warrior says, hello. Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
I'm really liking the design of this character. I'm not exactly sure who she is or what her story is. This time when I drew her with a smaller nose, which is more in line with the fox look, is a smaller nose instead of such a big nose.
Yeah.
And I really like her. I don't know who she is. I don't know where she fits in the story, but
more deviant furries.
Yes, not deviant furries. I'm not a furry.
I know.
One of these days, I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm a closet furry and just live with it. One of these days.
Stay in the closet.
Well, I came out about you a long time ago, though.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dude. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go hang out there with Andrew. Help my boy, be on his show, try to be funny.
Oh, you're failing miserably.
Just screw you, man. Andrew, this is the first time I can show you.
What's that? Thank you. You know my wife's favorite joke is?
What's that?
She goes, you know what this is? This is a flock of birds. They're all for you.
I was going to say your penis, but okay.
Cat. Get. Regal.
You got my thunder, Avery. You knew where I was going.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'm going to show you guys some comics. I picked up a whole bunch. Well, actually, I picked up some yesterday, and I picked up some today, so I've got like 60 comics. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to pin me so that people can just see me because, they really want to just see me. Let me see if I can remember how to do this.
I went to a bookstore in Brooklyn the other day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the name of it. It's near my office, and let's just say it has a specific perspective on the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I usually don't care about that. I just want to go see. I'm always curious when I go into new bookstores, like if they have comics or graphic novels.
Mm-hmm.
They had one graphic novel. They had like a kids or teen kind of graphic novel thing.
Right.
Had one mainstream graphic novel.
Mm-hmm.
Shuri.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well.
All right. Well, actually, before I went through this stack, I actually went through and put them I kind of put everything together. So like Amazing Spider-Man, there'll be a couple of these. So, all right. Abe Sapien says, awesome banter. Hey, all. How's it going, Abe? All right. So I was really shocked to see this. This is Regal. You're killing me, babe.
God.
Come on. Get down. Get down. This is the Amazing Spider-Man.
You know what solves that, Andrew?
What solves that?
A machete.
This was the 2015. This was the 2015 relaunch with Dan Slott writing it. This cover, this is a not Adam Hughes, Alex Ross cover. That was kind of the thing that they did. Yeah. This was originally $5.99 when it came out.
That's an Alex Ross cover?
Yeah, it's Alex Ross. And so is this one right here. I got issues 1 and 3 and 7. These are all Alex Ross covers. I really like this one. This has got Cloak and Dagger, but they're reversed, where Dagger's all got the black costume and Cloak's got the white costume. This was an issue that dealt with Mr. Negative. You know who I'm talking about. But it looked really cool. So I'm interested in reading these, but the fact that these are so like kind of new, and they were where I got them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But and then this was another issue. This was the other relaunch. What is
who wrote those?
Dan Slott. Is
that a Ramos? That's a Ramos.
This is a Ramos. Yeah, this was 2014. So this was the relaunch before this relaunch. This is issue number 2. But here, check out some X-Men issues. Now, Avery, I already know you have a copy of this because I gave you a copy.
Yeah.
But I picked up another copy, and this is gorgeous.
That's Paul Smith.
Yeah? Yep,
yeah.
Paul Smith. It's gorgeous.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, that's not how this works, guys.
I'm taking that one too.
Lost you.
Andrew, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Andrew.
He's just talking.
Your mic went out.
Your mic went out, buddy.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
I hit the mute button. What was the last thing you guys heard me say?
We didn't review the last issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This issue, 180, I don't think I've ever had this one before, so this is kind of cool. This was also a Ramita issue.
Oh, dude, I want those Ramitas. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
They're nice. These are not actually bad copies. They're actually kind of clean. They're a little yellowed and old, but, I mean, they're, what is this? What's the date on this one? 84. So these are what? 84, 94, 104, 14, 35 years old. Yes, I count on my fingers. Screw you all.
I want those Ramitas, buddy. Put those aside for me, would you? Thank you.
No, that's not how this works. Then this is issue 203.
I have
also
that
another
issue.
Ramita issue.
It's my copy's kind of beat up.
204. This is a June Brigham fill-in issue. That's cool. Then we got a couple of Fall of the Mutants issues with Silvestri.
Isn't it amazing that that classic Silvestri?
Yes.
Isn't it amazing that all those X-Men issues are just they're all good?
Do you know what's so funny is how often I'm finding them scares me in the fact that there are people out there that have had these in their collections and they're giving them up. They're getting rid of them.
It's from stores going out of business.
It's either that or people that are like, I don't like the X-Men anymore, and they're getting rid of them,
I think it's stores going out of business.
But this is a 247, 263. Oh, and now we get into Ghost Rider.
There you go.
These are actually really cool. This is Javier Salterez with Texiera ink. I told Kodiak I'd save these for him, but
that's not how this works.
That's not how this works. That's right. This is issue 8. 10, 11. Actually, 11. 11's very interesting. Guess who was the penciler on this one? Don't look at the name down here.
I don't know.
Dennis Cowan?
Larry Stroman.
Oh, Larry Stroman.
Really?
Larry Stroman penciled and then Tex inked. I mean, look at that face right there. That's obviously a Larry Stroman face. But there's one page in here. Hold on a second. I want to.
Man.
Yeah, it is. There's a double page spread in here that is just fan-freaking-tastic. Look at this.
I need to get my collection to see if I still have that book.
This is so cool. I love this. This is so cool. And then we got these are later issues where Tex did everything. Issues 22, 24, and then 36 and 37. These were Brent Blevins issues.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, but they're not. To be honest, they're not the greatest Brett Blevins. I mean, they're Brett Blevins, but they're not, fantastic knock you out of your seat Brett Blevins. But that's okay. Here's an issue of Action Comics. This is issue 109. This is from a couple of months ago.
I like that cover.
Yeah, I know. I think did it say who the cover was? Doesn't say, but when did this issue come out? Hold on. May of 2019. That's how current this is.
And that's already in the 50 cent bin.
Yeah. Then we have a couple of Marvel fanfare. These are the George Perez Black Widow issues. I actually had a set of these at one point. They already sold, so whenever I see them, I pick them up again. We got a Walter Simonson X Factor, issue 33. We've got a Rebirth Superman. A Sideways issue. I stopped buying the New Age of Heroes. I went maybe 6 or 8 issues in, and so I didn't get this one. So to get it for the price I got it at, that's kind of cool.
Who wrote that? It's the writer that drove me away.
Dan Didio.
Dan Didio didn't write that.
Yeah, he did.
Dan Didio's the editor-in-chief, dude.
Kenneth Racaford and Dan Didio storytellers.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
No, you're thinking of Justin Jordan, and he did. I think he was involved earlier on, but this issue wasn't done by him.
That's what, dude. It's the.
Oh, I know.
Because I was buying a bunch of those New Age of Heroes books and enjoying them.
Yeah.
Were they kind of like certain things over at Marvel? Yeah, but Marvel wasn't doing anything with the characters.
Yeah, but they were fun. I had a good time with them. But this is the limited series, the Ray, the 6-issue limited series with Joe Quesada. Yep. I'm looking to see if I can make a complete set of this because these were fantastic issues back in the day.
Yeah.
So, and this was Art Nichols on inks. When we get further into this stack, we're going to see some really nice stuff coming out. We got an early New Mutants issue, number 63. Fantastic cover, but the inside was done by, I think it was Colleen Dorn, but let me double check. No. It was Bo Hampton and Joe Rubinstein.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know why I thought it was.
I met Bo Hampton back in the day. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
We have one of the early Action Comics, Action Weekly. This is issue 608 with a really nice John Bogendoff cover after Carmen Infantino, of course.
Bogdanov, Jesus.
Bogdanov, whatever.
God.
Here's an anniversary issue for the Hulk. This is
I don't have that one. That's a Dale Keown.
Dale Keown. Well, it was a bunch of artists in this one.
Dale
Herb
Keown.
Trimpe and Ron Friends, Sal Buscema, Gil Kane. Walter Simonson is in here. Walter Simonson is also in here, but there's Dale Keown in it as well. So
That's
nice
funny
issue.
because back in the day, the only story of that issue that I cared about was the Dale Keown, and now it'd probably be the only one I wouldn't care so much about.
Well, Ron Friends is awesome.
Yeah.
I have loved his stuff for a long time. This is a Punisher War Journal issue. This isn't an earlier issue, but I mean, you can obviously see the text on the cover. But it was penciled by Neil Hansen with ink by Texiera. Texiera is just like a Kevin Nolan. He takes over the art.
He really had a crazy long run, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he was all over the place. I think he's very fast, so that's probably why he was all over the place. But we have issue 3 in the Firestar limited series. Maybe this is the one that I was thinking was the Colleen Dorn. No, Mary Wilshire, Steve Leola inker, but of course the Art Adams cover. Dude, when I found this in the bin, it had a price tag still on it. Guess how much the price tag they had on this?
$10.
$10. Do you believe that?
Wow.
But this is the first Savage Dragon. And
Back when the book was fun, before
back when it was a lot of fun, yeah.
he degenerated.
Yeah.
Dude, oh.
We have Daredevil's issues 95 and 96. Whenever I see they have issues like in a row, I tend to like to pick them up just because
these are Michael Lark issues.
These are Michael Lark issues, absolutely.
I believe I have those.
Yeah. Got a couple of Nightwing Rebirth issues, 18 and 19. I only bought this through like issue 4 or 5, Nightwing. So any of the later issues is awesome to pick up. Dillard says it looks okay. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Let me see. Green Blazer says Shma. Abe Sabian says awesome banter. Hey all. I already said that. Green Banner says a pit bull will solve that. Oh, the thing with the kids. Yeah, it probably would.
The cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Dillard says, is it Book Thug Nation? I'll figure this out. And then Abe Sapien says, I still say the way to save the Marvel Universe is to say the what if Earth took over and have the older Earth 616 come back and banish this SJW universe. Dude, I would absolutely love it.
That's actually a really good idea.
If the SJW universe was its own separate thing, I'd be perfectly fine with that. But oh well. An issue of Superwoman Rebirth. I stopped buying this at like issue 3, so getting a later issue is pretty cool. An Incredible Hulk. This is a Dale Keown, 387. I just enjoyed the heck out of all the Dale Keown issues. So whenever I see them, I pick them up. Magneto Rex #1. This is the Brandon Peterson limited series. I think I have 2 and 3 at the store, so this will finish that little set. We have a Wolverine issue #62. This is, of course, all Texiera, so that's awesome.
Tex is really popping up, isn't he?
Yeah.
This is an issue from Wolverine Origins, Mike Diodato art, which I'm not a big fan of, but I know somebody who likes Wolverine. So, Avengers No Road Home #1. This is actually Avengers 708. This was one of their big crossover story that they were doing, which I didn't hear anything about at all. I don't know if any of you guys heard about it or not, but I figured I'd pick it up, for the price and check it out. But I don't think there's very much going on in this issue to begin with. So, we'll check it out and see. Check this out. This is a copy of Black Kiss #12.
Man.
No, #11.
Yeah, shaken.
From Howard Chaykin. It's still sealed in the plastic.
Wow.
Which makes me wonder if I should open it up and take a look.
Probably not.
I've always heard this was very, very mature, but I don't know how mature, because I never actually saw an issue.
Very, very. I have the trade. Very.
Really? Okay.
Very,
well, this
very,
is really thin. This is like maybe 16 pages.
It's not like all through the book, every other page, but there's some scenes that qualify as X.
All right. Well, this probably won't end up in the store anytime.
I could send you links to the actual issues if you want to see it.
That's all right. Oh, check this out. Check this. Oh, I got something really cool to show you. This is a recent issue of Supergirl with Doc Shaner on art, who I love his stuff. So this is awesome. Do you guys?
I liked him until he started opening his damn mouth.
Do you guys remember Verotic, the comic publisher Verotic?
Yeah, that was Glenn Danzig's thing.
Yeah. Well, I found in my time collecting comics, I have only ever bought a comic for the cover twice. Or no, I should let me change that. I've only bought comics specifically and only for the cover because of 2 artists. Those artists are Art Adams and Jason Pearson. Guess which covers I found?
Oh, wow.
Jason Pearson?
This is Sunglasses After Dark, Stan Shaw, who his art is horrible. But I saw issue 2, so I picked it up. But I got issues 3 with the Jason Pearson cover. Yeah. And the one that kind of also made me fall in love with Jason Pearson, issue #5.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember this cover?
That cover was classic, dude.
This cover is gorgeous. Turns out he did 4 as well. I didn't find it yet, but I'm going to keep an eye out for it. But I bought this comic when it hit the stands at the store because of this cover. It's just gorgeous. It's gross. It's beautiful.
That was my favorite style of his, man. Like when he weird, like he hit this point where he was doing it was like half cartoony, half realistic.
Well, see, I like that. That is style. See, this was the interior art. The interior art, God, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Doug TenNapel. It does. I don't know why, but it does. But it's not good. But these covers, just awesome. Shut up, Avery. Shut up. All right, we're gonna keep going. We got an issue of Daredevil: The Man Without Fear. This is issue #3. I think this was a 6-issue series, written by Frank Miller with John Romita Jr. Yeah, this I remember buying this series. This was really awesome. There's a couple of pages in here where here it is, where Elektra she's being followed into this alleyway by a bunch of thugs, and then she starts to take her clothes off, and they're like all getting all excited and all, and she beats the crap and kills all of them. But it's just great. Elektra's awesome, and in this series she was fantastic. All right, then we got some old Justice League. Yay, Justice League. Justa Rican and his comic says hello. It says hello. We're just looking at some new comics I found. This is issue 20. Yeah, old comics. This is issue 206. This is very beat up.
They're not old. They're vintage.
They're vintage. That's right. This is from 82.
They can still do it.
Avery, Carmen Infantino, guest penciler.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome. Then we have issue 210. It's another nice looking issue. I mean, it's a little beat up and it's old, but you know what? These comics are fantastic. Then we jump into the 75-cent era. This is 84. This is issue 223, 224. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Why did 224 jump to 95 cents and then 226 goes back to 75 cents?
Page count? I
wonder if, no, they feel like the same. I wonder if this is some type of variation. I'll have to double check the, I'll have to check the, what do you call it? The price guide to see if this was a variant or something, but that's kind of cool. Here's a 226. So, and then of course we jump into the modern age. This right here was the version of JLA that I liked the most. This was Grant Morrison and Howard Porter, and they were just blowing it away on full steam. And I just love this series back in the day when they were doing this. So I would love for them to collect the Morrison Potter stories in like an oversized edition, because there's so much going on every single page. And I know I've said this before, but it's just, he used the entire page in the art. You know, there's no gutter around the outside because he used the entire page. It's just gorgeous. All right. I say that way too much. Oh, check this out, guys. This is Captain America. What Price of Glory? This is a 4-issue limited series, and I've got to find out if it was Steve Rude did the art for all 4. But Captain America by Steve Rude.
Really?
Yeah. There's a page in here that if I could own it, I would own it. Let me see if I can find it. I was flipping through this and I'm like, oh yeah, check this page out.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That is freaking awesome. Gorgeous.
There's there are 2 pages now that are up for auction. I just really troll that stuff now because I like seeing the original art. Yeah. But it's the 2 pages of Charles Vess. Is it Charles Vess? No. Yeah. Oh, is it Bernie Wrightson? Bernie Wrightson, my bad. From Hooky.
Oh yeah. We saw those. We saw that one painted page when we were at New York last year.
Yeah.
It was just gorgeous. It's like beautiful. So,
yeah.
Just a Rican in his comic says, do you like Grant Morrison's run on Green Lantern right now? I haven't read any of the issues, so I don't know. I like Grant Morrison, but I like to keep him at an arm's distance because sometimes he gets a little too much.
He touches Andrew in the wrong places.
Touches me in the wrong place. Yeah, I'll show you on the doll. But it's I can sit back and enjoy a lot of his stuff, even the overboard, over the top, type of stuff. But they'll put it in a nice big trade, and I'll buy it then. Here's some early Hulk issues. This is one from '79. It's funny how they're promoting the TV series, Marvel's TV sensation, But Al Milgrom cover, interior by Sam Buscema. So it's got to be good.
Oh yeah, I love those old Hulk books. I buy those when I can.
This one's from '83. This one's got the She-Hulk in it, and I think this is where She-Hulk joins the Avengers at the end. I'm not sure if this is the first time it happened or not, but probably not. But it's still a cool issue. Then we've got we got a random Thor in here, 349. This is Walter Simons. Yep. A random Shadow War of Hawkman, which is cool. One of those early ones. Yeah, that's very nice art. But some of these are so much fun to go through. This is an issue of Original Sin with the variant cover by, of course, one of my all-time favorites, Art Adams. This is the one that he did this huge image with all the characters and everything going on, and then they broke it up and put it on individual issues. And I think they made a poster of this. And
I believe they did, yeah.
I would love to get a copy of that poster, but we'll see. We'll see. But it was just kind of cool. And then I got 2 issues of the Batman Sword of Azrael storyline. This is the limited series, issues 3 and 4. This is Joe Quesada and Kevin Nolan making Joe Quesada look good.
Oh, yeah, that's back when we found out Azrael was going to be replacing Batman.
Yep. Yep.
And we went to every comic shop in town and bought every copy.
Yeah. Those were good. That was when Joe Quesada wasn't using.
Yeah. And we bought every copy of Sword of Azrael for like $3. Then like 2 months later, went back to the same comic shops and sold them back to $20 a pop.
Yep, that did happen. All right, but check this out. This is an early Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 53. This is really beat up, so it's probably not worth anything. But it's just, I love the old issues. But Avery, check this out. Look what else I found.
Oh,
is that the issue you get? No.
This is the
That's
issue.
the McFarlane
This is issue 4. This is issue 4. Or part 4. It's the one that I already gave you. But guess what else I found? Part 1. The Alan Davis.
I need that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, buddy.
That's not how this game works.
Look at how gorgeous this is.
I need that.
I know you do. And this is in such good condition.
Oh, dude,
I
want that one.
The fact that I've found this as well as the other one makes me think there's more in there. I've got to find it.
Yeah.
But this is
I need that.
A great story.
I'll Rochambeau you for it.
Oh, it smells so good. And then this is just a random issue of Cloak and Dagger, issue number 13. I picked it up mainly because it's Rick Leonardi.
Yeah, those are good issues, dude.
Yeah, they are. Especially look at how nice and white and clean these pages are. Yeah, this is a time when the whatever type of paper they were using is just beautiful. So, all right. So that was my stack of finds from the comic book store. A lot of these will get bagged and boarded and taken to the store tomorrow. So if anybody out there is interested, you know where to find me. Actually, I'm going to be doing something special this weekend. I told you all about it before, but at the end of the day, Sunday, after I make my This Is My Store video, I'm going to highlight 5 items that I'll make available on our Misfit Corridor Comics online store. And so if there's something in there that you guys find interesting and want to order directly from me, I'll make it available for you.
That's awesome.
But hold on a second. I found...
While you're doing that, I have an idea for you.
Okay, go ahead.
This was something that I did. I actually got really good results. I got a lot of comments when I did it, but then I had a baby and life changed. Dude, there's a dog in your house.
I was just getting close to him. He's barking at Raphael. So
it's a game. It's a game. Basically, you take any modern comic book off the shelf. So it doesn't require you to pick up a comic from the comic shop. Or not, or anything. You can find a quarter from the last couple years. Okay, so you can do that. Anything from the last couple years, right? The last like maybe 5 years, and then you on camera randomly pick any single comic out of a stack from 70s, 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, doesn't matter, early 2000s, any book, and then you just randomly open each one to a page and you compare the writing on the page and the art. You just compare it. And I promise you, 100% of the time, any book by any artist of any quality will beat whatever is sitting in front of you from the last 5 years.
Oh yeah.
That's probably
and it's a fun game because it's surprising how good the writing is from these old random. Like I did it with a completely random Captain America book, and it was like really good. I was like, wow, this is actually surprisingly good. And I couldn't tell if it was because the book was good or if the comparison was just so bad.
The new comics are so bad. A lot of that stuff.
Hey, Avery,
Thing looks great.
I've got something to show you that you might find interesting. I found a box in the storage unit, and in it was a bunch of magazines, books, and just a variety of different things. But in there, I found a couple copies of Marvel's Epic Illustrated.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys should check this out. Let me spotlight myself for a minute. This is from December 1981. This is got a gorgeous cover on it. Inside, there's a advertisement for Brute aftershave. That's just funny. This is, I hate to say it, this is almost like looking at an old porn magazine, like a Playboy or something,
What pornography? What's pornography?
But you
Andrew,
got
you should explain more of what you mean by this.
you got a story in here by Jim Starlin. Fully painted story by Jim Starlin. But there's some black and white and gray stories in here. I'm not sure who the artist on this one is, but there's one. It's a Weird World story. This is how Weird World was originally presented. Remember that trade that you picked up at Ollie's?
Yes. All that Michael Plug stuff, that was awesome.
Yeah, dude, check this out. Look at that double page spread.
Nice.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I have a trade of a bunch of that stuff. Yeah.
God, if only they could put out magazines like this nowadays.
That's Plug 2, correct?
Yes. Let's see, who else is in here? Oh, Craig P. Russell.
Oh, damn, nice.
Oh, wow, look at these. Oh, wow. I don't even know if I want to sell this now.
I wouldn't if I got my hands on it. I'd be like,
that's gorgeous. Some really pretty. Oh, wow. Make you jealous with this. Oh, it's an advertisement for vodka on the back.
Remember when actual brands would like support Marvel with money?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Walter Simonson in the early 70s did art for a Hulk magazine. There was one of the Hulk books was in the magazine format. It was like Savage Hulk or something. And it's some of Walter Simonson's early work. I've never seen them, but I want them.
Here's another one. This one's got a Greg Hildebrandt cover.
Oh, nice.
Or it could be Tim Hildebrandt. They didn't put their first names on theirs back then. Oh, wow. Look at this stuff. This is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's got some of those Epic magazines have some of the best work, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had more of them. But you guys know who I probably got these from, so
yeah.
Let's see what else I got in here. Let's see. We got some Winnie the Pooh hardback books. Let's see. Details magazine from 1999 featuring the girls from Wild Wild West.
Why?
I don't know. Here is
I want to buy it.
Premiere magazine from what year is this? I don't know. It's First X-Men. This is the movie magazine. Has the villains from X-Men, the first movie. Oh, here's a beat up copy of Aliens vs. Predator, the graphic novel.
You got all this from the quarter bins?
No, these are from a box that I found in storage. Oh, these are mics. These are mics because we got Transformers, Beast Wars, Saga of the Allspark, Peter Pan, Return to Neverland. I don't know where that one came from, but
well, there's Winnie the Pooh in there too. So
those are mine, to be honest with you. I love Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is probably. I love Winnie the Pooh, guys. He's awesome. We got Transformers Spotlight, Transformers movie adaptation. I don't know why I have this Code magazine. Todd, do you have any idea why I have this copy of Code magazine?
You totally know why. I got a story in that one.
Yeah, you do. Let's see. Transformers, the movie sequel. This is a really beat up copy of Star Wars Infinity, The Empire Strikes Back. Look at that Chris Bacalo cover.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he did all the covers for this series.
He used to be really good.
Ooh, Chris Bacalo? Oh, shut up. He was awesome. Let's see what else we got in here. This is a whole bunch of Transformers trades. These have got to be, Revenge of the Fallen, Revenge of the
You're taking
Fallen.
that to the store?
I don't know. I'm going to see if Mike cares about them. If he cares, I'll let him keep them. But if he doesn't care, I can take him to the store. We got Winnie the Pooh, Volume 3, Peter Rabbit, the Magic School Bus. Oh, I know why Mike put these aside, because we were going to have like a kids section in the store at one point, and these are like kids books. Berenstain Bears. Pooh, oh brother, somebody's fibbing. Oh brother, somebody's fighting. Oh no. Robot.
Brother.
Oh, these are essential reader books. Robots.
Brother, somebody's dying.
Julia might like some of those books.
Winnie the Pooh bedtime stories.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Disney.
This is awful.
Disney storybook collection. Hopefully, I'm getting to something good.
Can I stick my hands on your poo?
Berenstain Bears. Let's see. Oh, these were books that my sister gave me. that used to belong to my nephew.
Oh wow!
He was like, "Can you do something with them?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll put them up. We'll have a section. We got a whole bunch of Dr. Seuss books. I mean, that's fantastic. You got a Kingdom
Well, it is
Hearts
the stuff
spray.
you would actually let your kid read.
Yeah, let's see what else we got in here. Oh, we got the Gone graphic novels. All right, here's the thing, guys. Check this out. You have Gone, who is this is a Japanese manga.
Oh yeah, he was one of the hidden characters in one of the Tekken games.
Yeah, my son loved this book, but he also liked stuff like this, the Aliens vs. Predator Omnibus. And then we actually have novels in here. We have Star Wars, The Cloak of Deception. Let's see. Star Wars, Children of the Jedi. Star Wars, The Last Command. Man, I don't know.
Disney threw all of that out.
There's another Dr. Seuss book. Let's see what else we got in here. I got a series of unfortunate events. The Reptile Room. That figures. Michael would have kept that. We got some more. Ooh, The Truce at Baccarat. This is a good book. That was a good one.
Oh, wow.
Let's see what else we got in here. We got Star Wars, The Jedi Apprentices. We have a couple of books from that series. We got a copy of The Hobbit.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, this is definitely Mike's stack. But then we have some Disney Junior books. We have Hercules, Prince and the Pauper, Winnie the Pooh. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to react that way, but yeah. Okay, so these are a whole bunch of kids books that.
Speaking of poo, look what you've done to your stream.
Yeah. Whatever.
You went from awesome comics to poo. To poo.
Huh.
Poo.
All right.
All gone to poo.
Hold on. I actually found one more book that actually Avery might actually like. And believe it or not, it's Star Wars, and I think he'll like this one.
I don't like Star Wars anymore.
Oh, no. You're going to like this one.
It's ruined.
I can almost guarantee you're going to like it.
Does it have the words Cam Kennedy in it?
No. It's got something even better. Hold on. No, it's not what the book has in it. It's what the book does not have in it that he'll like.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm getting there. Hold on. I do want to go back to that issue of Code. We'll look at that in a little bit.
Okay.
But check this out. Somebody must have gotten this for him at some point. This is a Star Wars year-by-year visual chronicle updated edition. This is a $50 book that's in a slipcase.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I did flip through this before I got here. Guess where it stops? Guess what the last entry in this book is?
What's that?
2012. Which means this was before Disney and all that stuff. This is a visual directory of all the stuff that happens all the way up to right before the Disney stuff.
Wait, I think I just saw something for Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah, check it out. There's stuff in here. This has got video games, Clone Wars, the TV shows, everything prior to Disney.
Oh,
Isn't that awesome? But all the original stuff goes all the way back to 1976, I think, is when it started.
I want to play those games again now. The Knights of
1972. Yeah, inspiration, all this visual imagery of 1960s. Oh, this is just so cool. But this is really, really cool. 1 year old today.
Pre-Ryan Johnson's Round Ed.
Yep, exactly. 1978, the first series of toys. Splinter in a Mind's Eye. I don't know if anybody's ever read that book, but it's pretty awesome. The comics, the Marvel comics.
What's a comic?
This is a visual chronicle of Star Wars pre-Disney. Definitely worth the price of admission.
Isn't it strange how like pre-Disney is actually better.
Yeah,
I find
like,
that
the Disney stuff is everything Disney makes these days. Everything sucks.
Well, the MCU was good up until now. So,
what's up, Kodiak?
What's up, Kodiak?
Isn't it like every time before there was always somebody at the head, some person you could like almost Walt Disney-fy? Like, remember that guy that used to, be the head of like every Sunday they had him come out and he was like the president of Disney or whatever. Mm-hmm. Kind of humanized it. But
yeah.
Well, that's because he liked to be seen,
Yeah.
All right, now let's see what we got going on here. Hey, Ahmed, how's it going? He says he's doing fine. He says, so you was go out and about shopping for kitty books? No, I did not go out shopping kitty books. This was a box that was in the storage unit that included magazines and art books and kid books.
Don't believe him. He was literally like, how can I attract little children?
Oh, dude, don't say it like that.
Fearful Milk, he says, yo, my B-day's today. I'm 17. Well, happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. Our friend from across the pond. All right, so Todd, do you want to... Here, I'm going to spotlight me again for this. You want to tell everybody about this, or do you want me just to flip through it for the heck of it?
That was... I was just trying to explain this the other day to somebody. I cannot for the life of me remember the two kids. They were from Nickelodeon. There they are. What are their names? They were really famous
Zach
kids.
And Cody.
The Spruce Brothers?
The Spruce
Brothers. Yeah. Zach and Cody.
Zach and Cody.
Oh, no. Dylan and Cole Spruce.
Yep.
Yeah,
was their name.
Whatever they were. So I cannot remember how I got this gig, but they called me up, or their agent did, and I ended up they were trying to launch their own magazine, and they were doing they wanted to do an Olsen twins thing, right? Yeah, I did. I kind of came up, created, wrote, and drew a comic, and I got the colorist that did the covers for Kifu Fighters to do the coloring. And then, I ended up meeting them at a signing and getting a picture with them or something and just saying hi. They were nice kids,
Oh, wow. There's a movie poster in here for X-Men, The Last Stand. That's like...
The show was the sweet life on deck, and the characters was Zach and Cody.
Yes,
I actually liked both those incarnations of that show.
Right on.
Yeah, it was a weird thing for me to watch as an adult.
How to Eat Fried Worms, and it's got gummy worms in it. Okay.
So Todd, finish your story.
That was kind of it. Like, I did this one issue, and it was like this was like a floater. You know what I mean? They released these, they made them to see if anyone wanted it, and I guess they never moved forward with the entire series. But it was fun. It was fun to do. It was a cool little job to do. I kind of over delivered.
Oh, here we go. This right here, guys. This is the.
Oh man!
Wow, this is actually.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. This is the comic. Was it 4 pages? Yeah, 4 pages.
Yeah, just 4 pages.
Very anime manga inspired, obviously.
Yeah.
You got some blonde hair kid, racist, Nazi, with a sword, fighting a bunch of demons.
Andrew.
And to be continued in the next issue of Schooled. Created, written, and directed by Todd Wanish. Colors by whatever that guy's name in.
Kiko.
An editor-in-chief. Okay.
I want it signed. And I want it.
Well, you want to know what something that's even better than this? All 4 of these pages, I have the original art for this.
Do you?
Yeah, that was part of the stack of stuff you gave me. I haven't done anything with it, but...
No, hold on to it. Apparently I can't.
I figured I figured nobody would know what it was from, so... That's a nice panel right there.
I did not realize that it was your artwork that we were looking at until that last second when you said that.
Todd, why did he go from a blonde-haired Nazi to this ghoulish-looking black-haired kid?
I don't remember what his power was. I think it would turn him into a demon, kind of a thing.
transforming my thoughts into a singular objective.
You should read it.
Become like them.
Read it.
Read it? All right, we'll start from the
It's
beginning.
4 pages. Read it.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody. We're going to read this.
Use your pipes.
Wait. You wrote this, right?
Wait, we should all do what Edwin does and like do a part of it.
Well, it's all.
I can't read it.
Yeah, I can't read it. Just read
I
it.
forgot Todd can't read.
There's a demon here that says tardy slip. So somebody's got to read that.
Just read it, Andrew. Read the whole thing. We can't read it. Just you do it.
All right. I'll even
do it live.
Okay, guys. Just pretend like everything we just did you didn't hear, and we're gonna start fresh. Okay.
Oh boy.
God.
My mother used to say that I had an overactive imagination. As a kid, I would build forts out of couch pillows.
Should we Mystery Science Theater this?
No.
Hide there all weekend and trick my kid sister into digging for lost pirate treasure in the front yard. Mom would say, Jace, as you get older, you'll learn to close the door on such childish thoughts. Maybe someday, Mom, but right now I'm standing before a sea of monsters and I'm trying to get to school on time. Damn, that's drama. Dude, I don't know if I could handle reading more of this.
Whatever, man, you know it's good. Like I said, I will put that up against any book from any writer today. And
okay, hush. Here we go.
At least he hasn't tried to check the demon's privilege.
Page 2.
That was the second issue.
Oh, here we go. This is it's getting ready to go SJW on us. Violence is never the best option, but I have no choice. I can't be late for class again. Boom!
Antifa confirmed.
I blocked out my surroundings and focused, transforming my thoughts into a singular objective. I became like them, and with sword in hand, I ran headfirst into the fray. The sword glows bright with anticipation as I put it to use with a gentle flick of my wrists. It wants success in the mission. Oh, wait a minute. It wants success in the mission as much as I do. My enemies are taken by surprise, caught in the tidal wave of destruction. The first goon is one of the few still standing. He must be stronger than the rest. He leans toward me with a grimace and says, Tardy slip.
What?
I smile back and let loose a full fury of war. I stand victorious. Ring! Oh no, the warning bell. I almost forgot. The cheerleaders. The cheerleaders.
Sexist.
Woo! Hold on a second. I got to get my composure back. The cheerleaders might be in trouble.
Of course, just like a man to assume a woman needs to be rescued.
The teachers have probably been eaten. And he slams open the door and says,
I've
come to rescue you. And then he's standing in front of the class and one kid in the back says, dork. And then he thinks to himself, yep, like my mom used to say, an overactive imagination.
Still better than your average Dan Slott Spider-Man.
Right?
Dude, that was freaking awesome. We've got to find more of this kind of stuff. You know what I need to get out? I have a copy of Pooh. I need to get that.
Dude, we don't need Pooh.
I didn't write that.
You didn't?
And my art's awful, so...
Hey,
the story's not bad.
Didn't you find a book that you were going to share with everybody at whatchamacallit? At Ollie's that you were going to share with everybody? Well, now that you have a camera, you're going to share with everybody?
I was going to deface the book first and change the story.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now I have a camera and can do that little project.
That will be awesome. I look forward to it.
Yeah, we'll have to do it on my channel.
Okay, very good. Fearful Milk says, I'll be having a barbecue. My girlfriend cannot sadly see me on my birthday, but we will meet soon. Plus, probably going to do a birthday video. Very cool. And says, I'm so used to reading manga again that I get mixed up with comics. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen when you're used to reading it one way over the other. So, Dude, that section was really good. I might have to redo that as a more dramatic reading and try not to laugh.
More dramatic.
More dramatic. So.
See, it leaves a nice aftertaste in your mouth.
Ooh, who is this?
Guys, I thought these conversations was hilarious when I could hear them. Now that I can't hear and I'm half deaf and I'm missing every other word.
Why are you half deaf?
Dude, I blew my I perforated my ear.
How'd that happen?
How?
Well, they say that it can happen just from the infection, but
that's not how the birds and bees are supposed to work.
Yeah, don't stick it in there.
No. The pencil was too small. Never mind.
You know, I'm fairly certain you know how to do it correctly because you have so many kids, but damn.
Yeah, what'd you do, dude?
I love showing. You go out to one of these springs and you swim down, and a lot of people can't do it because their ears hurt or they can't hold their breath long enough to get down, into the spring, the head spring. So I kept doing that like I've always done. And at one point I felt myself like over equalize my ear, and it just stabbed. It hurt, just excruciating freaking pain. And dude, have you ever seen one of those movies like where something happens and like it's supposed to show that their equilibrium's all off, but you come up and everybody's laughing at them, even though they're not. It's the person going kind of everything's spinning. Well, that's what it was like. And this is a packed spring. I mean, there was at least 100 people there. So I come up and I'm just like, I can't even tell myself to go a direction. Like, and, by the time I finally got out of the water, it was clearing up and everything went fine for the next 2 or 3 days. And then I was hit with the most excruciating ear infection I've ever had. Then then I lost my hearing after that, and I haven't got it back since. But the doctors say it'll be fine in 2 months. Yay.
Yeah, it'll take it a while to heal. Just don't mess up your antibiotics.
Yep, I'm taking that's the only thing that got me back to normal, because I was, how fevers next to your brain is.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than, I'm not complaining. I just can't hear. I can't really make things out, I'm like, speak in my other ear, Sonny.
Yeah. So you got your headphones on one ear?
Yeah. I just tried a minute ago. Because you can kind of hear, right? And especially earphones. It hurts so bad.
Don't press it, dude. Don't. Yeah. Take care of that.
But yeah, I've never had or known anybody that's had one, because I have so many questions. Like, does it actually take 2 months before you get your hearing back? And
I may have.
You perforated it?
I've had multiple doctors ask me when checking me out, like checking my ears, like ask me if I've ever had tubes in my ears or anything.
Right.
They're like, there's scarring on your eardrum. It's
yeah, it doesn't sound good.
Mm-mm.
All right, here, check this out. This is a little note at the beginning of the magazine. It says, "Dear readers, we are excited to launch this new magazine, Spruce Brothers Code. You'll find the coolest stuff for the guys in code. Everything from the new video games to interviews with awesome people like Tony Hawk and Nick Hogan. We hope you love the schooled comic as much as we do. And don't forget to get tons of top secret tips for gaming in our gaming section." Todd, they loved it.
They did like it.
And they hope that you loved it as much as they did.
I enjoyed drawing.
But yeah.
Why do you guys overperformed?
What's that?
You said you overperformed. Why do you feel like you overperformed?
Oh, well, because if you look at the magazine, it's a decent magazine, but I went,
it's
full deep art and full color and
dude, this is a kid's version of FHM magazine,
Yeah. Well, that's why I said violence is never the answer, because I was like, well, I don't want them to, I didn't want to, it's a little kids magazine.
I wonder why it didn't last.
I don't know, man. I was actually wondering about that, because it was a good run, man. It was a nice book. I like it.
Do you know when this was from? Do you know when this was from? What year?
It's in the credits, dude. Go look in the copy. I would, if I had to guess, early 2000s, maybe.
2006.
Yeah.
This is a 13-year-old comic.
Magazines were already starting to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about the time I started seeing Wizard went to the Staples.
Launch issue might be worth something someday.
What? And then they laugh.
Well, I mean, it's worth something to me because I'm fairly certain I'm the only one you know that has a copy of this.
Probably. And you better keep it. That's all I'm saying.
Do you have a copy? Do you
That's
have a
all
copy?
I'm saying. When my next book hits 100,000 in sales.
No. Hey, Pop Queen.
When I spend $200,000 to buy 100,000 of my own comics, so I can say that
Dude, Fearful Milk says I was 4 when that came out.
God damn it.
That's hilarious.
You're a liar. Nobody's younger than us.
I hate to say it, but I was listening to the news on my drive home today, and they were talking about a guy who got shot. He was like a father of 3, and he got shot. And then they said he was 28 years old. And I go, oh God, nowhere in my age range. So, it's not somebody I would have known. But if they said he was like 45, I would have been, I might have known that guy, But no, 28.
Well, my kids I've got a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. So.
Yeah, but you're not 28.
No, I should have stopped a long time ago.
Fearful Milk says he also just got a Guyver Viz hardback for $10 or 10 pounds, I guess it is. So basically half of what it would have cost in America. That's very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Actually, I haven't seen anything like Guyver available here in like forever. I don't think does Viz still publish?
I think so.
Okay, well, if they do, they're definitely not in comic book stores. I know that for a fact.
A lot of the manga that's selling so well isn't in comic shops, dude. It's in the bookstores.
Oh, well, when I went to the storage unit tonight, I was specifically looking for the box that had all the Wizard magazines in it. Mm-hmm. I still haven't found it yet, but I found 2 long boxes that are filled with Shonen Jump, all the way back to issue number 1. So. Those may actually be worth something because that includes the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is totally different from what the American audience saw. So, all right, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Happy birthday, Fearful Milk. I hope you have a good one.
Happy birthday.
Pop Queen says, I have a signed copy. Judges signed by Ben Miller. Oh, I'm not familiar.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. And then Fearful Milk says, I have the original comic, and yes, they do mainly manga and mainly online. Oh, anime. Oh, well. See, we don't do the online stuff as much, Oh, well. But thank you guys all for coming, stopping by, and checking out the video. We did a drawing. We talked comics. We looked at that box of books, and I love my Winnie the Pooh books, just so you know. I mean, I'm not trying to like reveal any secret because everybody knows everybody in my family knows Pooh is like my spirit animal.
I am so glad that you're married with kids because if you weren't, I
would never find a woman. Costs. Absolutely. Nope, would not.
You would be absolutely shunned from society.
I would be lost in the world. And believe it or not, I found my love for Winnie the Pooh well after I was married. So
I don't want dude.
He always finds a way to make it worse.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys.
You're just
like guys. He volunteers the most damning information he can.
I just now imagining Andrew like reading a Winnie the Pooh book while he like rolls around in some toy slime.
He makes Matthew Weldon seem like Tom Cruise or something.
You guys need to understand the Pooh is the bomb. Okay, that's all I'm saying. The Pooh is the bomb. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you guys all on Monday. Thanks for joining.
#Pooh Bomb.